Hi, I'm Mark Weaver, and in the next few weeks I'll be your host for The Way We Were. I'll look back at our younger days when most of us were just learning the basics of filmmaking. Most of the movies you'll be seeing are student films taken from the archives of an old film enrichment program, and they reflect the mistakes that can be made by people who aren't yet quite fully experienced in the art of movie making. Our first film was made in the summer of 1976, so let's take a look at it. Right now, the beginning of this film is a little bright, it's a little overexposed, so you don't have to adjust your television set. It's not you.
Don't touch that dial. I must offer to you a confession.
Okay, now watch this look of horror. Tell he's had a lot of acting experience. But you have to remember that for a lot of the people, this is the first time they've ever made a film.
You may call it my ghoulish.
Okay, now he's just turned them into videotape, or just tape. And he's erasing them. Interesting. Alright, now watch the girl on the left with the paddle ball. Oh, she's not very good, but watch this. See? Until they really picked the right person for that. Ah, the monster. And of course he touches them and turns her into tape. Good. The girl with a paddleball got it. Turned her into tape. And of course he then erases them. It's an interesting concept, but the pencil eraser.
It's amazing how much he got.
Never seen it quite done this way.
He just chew up a suburb or two, and for dinner he ate the whole town.
Okay, our next victim.
Just sent me out laughing. I thought
Right
Ben
on the
looked
monster
a
with his
little
pencil.
Watch, sorry about that. But they're not half as bad as the worst scare I've had. The cockroach say Cincinnati. I've seen ghouls and hobgoblins and witches, and some moth-eaten werewolves with fangs. There were creatures that chattered and others that clattered and Japanese.
There, he touched them and turned them into out-of-focus tapes.
Give me the shapes of Caltruculos driving me batty, but they're not on a par with the worst one by far, the cockroach city Cincinnati.
Okay, now here's our next victim.
Oh, he must have needed a seltzer. It's amazing how much he got down.
Well, so much for the one gun. Why he didn't shoot him with the other one, I don't know, but he turned them into tapes. And of course, erased them again.
I thought Ben looked a little bit ratty.
Alright, now you have to remember when this film was being made, alright? 1976, and you know what was happening in the government. It was Watergate with Richard Nixon. He was erasing the tapes.
The cockroach city Cincinnati.
Well, that was interesting. But there's a lot more where that came from. So I'd like to thank you for watching, and I'll see you in 2 weeks on The Way We Were. This is Mark Weaver for Cinekyd Television Theater.